Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We are from group 5 and I have my team is Karmilatus Islaka, Sufiana Sahid and Uliatul Mufida as presenter and I'm Nina Febrianti as a moderator. Uh, in this video, we will presentation about translation problem. So please listen in this video. The first presenter can explain by Sofiana Sahid. Sofiana Sahid, times is yours.
Oke, thank you moderator for opportunity. So, part A, kesalahan-kesalahan dalam penerjemahan. The process of translation is fraught with challenges, primarily due to diversity meanings of words and expressions across language. Nuances that exist in one language may prove difficult to accurately convey in another, compounded by the influence of cultural and social context. Jokes or idioms, for instance, may lose their humor when translated. Additionally, variations in sentence length, the grammatical structure further complicate the translation process, as some languages require more words to express an idea than others. While automated translation technology has advanced, it still grapples with capturing the subtle context and meanings inherent in human language. Oke, next part B, kesilapan dalam penerjemah. Translation errors can easily occur even by experienced translator. Some common mistakes involve. The first one, cultural disparity. Translator may not fully grasp the cultural nuances of the source language, leading to misinterpretation of meanings or context. The second one is multiple meanings. Words or phrases in the original language may have multiple meanings, and choosing the one that fits the context can be challenging. The third one, mismatched sentence structures. Some languages have different sentence structures, and regarding them in the target language without losing meaning can be difficult. Next, vocabulary disparities. Languages may have varying richness in vocabulary, requiring translators to make thought decisions on the most suitable words. Next, idioms and unique expression. Phrases or idioms unique to a language are often challenging to translate accurately without losing their distinctive meaning. The last one is dialect and accent influences. So, especially in languages with numerous dialects or accents, a wrong choice can result in significant differences in meaning. I think that's all. I give it back to the moderator.
Okay, thank you, Sofiana Sahid. The next presenter is Carmila Tuislaka. Carmila Tuislaka, times is yours.
Thank you, moderator, for the chance. So I would like to explain about linguistic problems in translation in grammatical category. There are three problems. The first is the problem of singular and plural forms. The difficulty in translation also lies in the differences in the grammatical system for singular and plural words in English compared to Indonesian. To change a singular word into a plural word, there are two rules. The first, regular rule, and the second is plural rule. So in regular rule, the word adds s or es in the end of the word. For example, for singular word, a student, and for plural word, students. So we add s in the last word student. The second is irregular. There are significant changes such as tooth if it is a singular, and if it is plural it becomes teeth. Or another example, if it is singular it's child, and if it is plural it children. The second problem is aspect problems. Aspect is a category of verbs that express the progress of an action. There are two aspects to this translation problem, namely perfective aspect, which states that an action has occurred, and the second is progressive aspect, which states that an action is taking place. For example, in Indonesian, verbs that have not happened or have happened remain the same. For example, saya mau makan and saya sudah makan. But in English, it's I want to eat, but if the word has happened, then it becomes I have eaten. So it's one of the difficulty in. The third problem is gender problems. Gender issues are also a difficulty in translating languages. For example, in English, male pilots are called aviator, while female pilots are aviatrix. Another example for animals, in Indonesian, bisa singa jantan and singa betina, but in English, it's lion and lioness. I think that's all from me. I give it back to the moderator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Carmela Teslaka. The next material we will explain by me. Lexical categories. There are three issues related to this category, namely, the first one, variety of meanings. Word can have multiple meanings, and the translator must choose the correct meaning based on the context of the sentence. For the example, the word blank can refer to financial institution or the site of a river. The second, differential or non-differential. Some languages have different words for male and female pronouns, while others do not. This can create issues when translating between languages that have different gender systems. The three, semantic files. Words can belong to a semantic file, which is a group of words that are related in meaning. For example, the word happy, joyful, and ecstatic all belong to semantic file and positive emotion. Translator must be aware of the semantic file of word to choose the correct translation. Other linguistic issues in translation include grammatical differences between language, idiomatic expression, and culture difference. For example, the structure of sentence in English and other language may be different, which can be pose a challenge for translation. Idiomatic expressions are unique to each language and can be difficult to translate. Cultural difference can also pose a challenge. Our certain term may be completely absent in some languages. Okay, I think that's all for me. So the next presenter is Uliatul Mufida. Uliatul Mufida, times is yours.
Okay, thank you moderator for the chance. Here I will explain about stylistic issues in international involve the challenge of preserving the artistic nuance and original language style while remaining faithful to underlying meaning. This may include word choices, sentences, culture, and idiomatic expressions that do not always have direct counterparts in the target language. In the context of translation, stylistic issues arise when the translation must mention the artistic expression and distinctive style of the original language this encompasses. And the first is word choices, selecting the right word to convey appropriate nuance and meanings. And the second is sentence structures, adapting sentence structures to sound natural and not lose linguistic beauty. And the third is idioms and cultural expression, handling idioms, proverbs, or cultural expression that may not have direct equivalence. And the next is richness of nouns, reserving the deep, emotional, or artistic meaning contained in the original text. And the next is coherence and cohesion, mentioning unity and logical flow in message delivery without such revising style. Okay, resolving this issue requires a profound understanding of both language involved and creative ability to accurately capture the essence of the source language in the target language. Maybe that's all from me. I give back to moderator.
Okay, thank you for Kuliah Vida. I think that's all for material presentation from my group. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.